Hello folks, welcome to Netcruzer RC. Okay, another Super Sunday event. This one's going to be week 6, and I forgot that there's an event today. Qualifiers end in 5 minutes, which means we're going to have to go into this completely noob level, never even ran the track before. Super Sunday Spec Buggy on Nitro Blast 2. Let's enter the event and see how we do. Alright, so this event literally ends in 3 minutes, so I'm just going to do a solo run right now. I'm probably only going to have time to do one qualifier, and it'll be my one and only chance, so let's see how we do. So I have no idea.
1 minute till the start of the race.
No idea how to run this track.
Welcome to this track. Enjoy your racing.
Which means I'm probably going to be in a very low qualification run. Whoa, big air. Okay, don't want to hit that one with too much. Whoa, and my computer glitched. Great. Don't glitch out, computer. Whoa, whoa, big bump. That's a really weird bumpy section. A wall ride. And we come down here.
30 seconds till the start of the qualifier. Back to the pit lane.
Holy smokes. Can I hit this one with full jam? Whoa!
20 seconds till the start of your race.
Huge air. I have no idea how to do this track. No clue at all. This should be interesting. I'm probably going to qualify in like the F main. We'll see.
10 seconds till the start of your qualifier. Your car will be placed on its starting position in the pit lane.
So I'm just doing this qualifier now so I can actually be in the mains, and then I'll practice between because I don't know where I don't even know where the start finish line is. Right here.
Your clock has started.
Okay, I'm going to try and stay cautious because I really don't know the lay of the land yet. Whoa. Not good. I'm on all default settings for view and stuff. So I'll play around with that later too when I got time, but I yeah, you won't want to run the wall ride that high. That's for sure. Oh, that was weird. Okay, I'm going to try and do this one full speed, just see what happens. Oh, not quite enough. Man, is this going to be like a 2-lap track to fit? Holy smokes, this is hard. This one's going to take some practice for the mains for sure. Haven't even done 1 lap yet. Okay, so you come up here, come down, and then what is that for? That's something else. And then straight away.
Lap 1, 63.53
63 seconds first lap. See how much better I can do on lap 2. I feel like I'm losing a lot of time on that one. I'm going to see again if I've got enough to clear it. You don't really have, on Spec Buggy, you don't have enough to land that. I hit that with full throttle. And there's just not enough power. Well, that one's a hard one to see. I'm going to have to change my driver position so I can see that one a bit better. And then here we go. Lap 2.
Lap 2, 55.1 seconds.
Oh, terrible. Oh, computer glitched
10
again.
seconds to
go.
go.
Again, that corner gets me every time. I really can't see that corner. Because it must dip down or something.
Time over. Finish your last lap.
Yikes.
Lap 4, 60.
75% official track record, but still, that's going to be a bad placement. We'll see what kind of a mains I get into.
Drive back to the pit lane.
I'm not going to have time to do another one. It's already after 7 p.m., so that means the mains have now officially started. See how we placed.
Your result is
4 laps in 4 minutes and 3.67 seconds.
See how I placed. 19th. Let me practice around a bit, and then we'll see how we do in the mains. All right, the mains are done. Let's now watch the racing. I placed in the B main, so let's download the replay of everyone that participated and watch the race. We're just loading my B main race, and there was 6 out of the 10 drivers actually participated in the main, so we'll get to watch this.
Track. Enjoy your racing.
As mentioned, this track was very challenging, and I was trying to get that below 50-second a lap time, but it was very hard. So we'll see how I did. as when I was doing my mains, I feel like I won, but I'm not sure I did win because someone could have snuck in there at the last second and knocked me down a peg or two. So let's see how we do. So I'm starting from position 9.
5, 4, 3.
So I believe this is a real track layout from 2013, and this was used as a Nitro track. So I'm going to change it off TV view into driver stand view, and then we can watch, and we will also track me around. So I'm currently in 4th position. I did not get a great jump on the pack, but I also started in 9th position, so I was behind everyone. The wall ride, if you can stay low on the wall, it is faster if you approach it on an angle and then cut in low. And some of these big jumps, you want to be careful about how you hit them. This one, I was very inconsistent every time. Sometimes I would nose in, flip over. Other times I would land flat. Other times I would crash. We're going to see a couple of crashes in this event, but it wasn't enough that I DNF'd. So I felt like it was my best run, and it was. This was my quickest run, even though I had a couple of bobbles and a couple of crashes. So this is a 10-minute main as I'm coming around here for my second lap. I got a 50.4 seconds off that first run, which is pretty good. You can keep almost full speed around that corner there as you approach the start line. When you come around there after that first jump, you can keep it pretty much full pin. On this as well, you want to go through those whoops very fast. If you slow down on those whoops, it'll unsettle and crash your whole car. Then this one here, you want to try and hit the down if you can, but I screwed it up on that lap. And then this one, it's almost a full throttle pull. If you let off a little bit, then you can do just like I did there, which I feel like is one of the fastest ways to do it. This one here, if you hit that with too much speed, it gives you too much air, and then you've got too much slow air time. So you want to hit that one with a little bit of slow down. And that corner there where it's got the drop, if you go outside and then inside, you can get it a little bit quicker. So here, if you keep power on, you can do a bigger jump. I let off, so I should have been more aggressive there. That one there, I try and hit the down. This one here, I go slower so that I can try and cut in this on-road section a little bit cleaner. And then from here, I found the easiest way to do it was start with inside and then gradually kind of hit it on an angle, go through those bumps on the outside. Then it leaves you to a good setup for that in-road section before you approach the wall ride. And then here, another big jump. Again, kind of inconsistent. I feel like that was my most inconsistent jump, was that big jump onto the tabletop. I just could not get it right. Everything else I'm trying to do as consistently as possible, where that jump I always try and hit the down. This one here, you got to be a little bit careful about how you're approaching that corner because it has a elevation change and it'll throw you off. So I was racing from driver position 8 because I felt like that was where I could see that corner the best. Also, in some of my other main attempts, that far corner at the very back there, if you approach that at too much speed, you will roll over. So I had a couple of runs that I just DNF'd because I rolled over on that corner, and then it took me a long time to recover. So that's fairly clean. Again, this will be an inconsistent landing. Yeah, it's different every time. I had to correct that fishtail there as we're coming around. So I believe this person ahead of me is James Ferolia, and I am 1 second behind him. And there, I just screwed up that section, but I was able to recover without a marshal. So that's where that elevation change gets me. If you saw my qualifiers, that's the corner that was tripping me up the most, and it's still tripping me up in these mains. Come around here with some pretty good speed. I slowed down too much. I should have ran that a little bit smoother. Slower jump here, cut in. Try and do that as straight as possible, and then inside to outside, and then you can turn in nicer. A little bit too much power, a little bit too high on the wall. This one here, you try and hit that nicely, hit the down, that was perfect. And then this one here, I still can't figure out how to do this one effectively. So that was a horrendous crash, but I didn't lose too much time because I landed on my wheels. This one here, I try and hit the down and then cut in and jump smoothly, hit the down, cut in. And then this one here, you've got to approach it carefully because, yeah, again, that's 2 laps in a row now. I've screwed up that corner. That corner is my Achilles heel on this track. So let's see how far back behind him I am now. I'm now down 4.9 seconds behind the leader because I've screwed up that stupid corner twice in a row. Everything else I feel like I'm pretty competitive for speed with. I'm still holding that second position overall. And that was a close call. I almost rolled over there. If you saw, I tagged the pipe just as I was turning in. Try and hit the down here. And then tuck in that nice and clean. And then here's my most inconsistent jump. That was okay. But you can also, when you land it flat on the tabletop, you can hear the noise of where it almost wants to call it a crash. If you land it hard enough, it will say it was a mild crash. And I don't know if that actually affects the car handling over time, but it does tell you that you've crashed if you land too hard. I'm taking that too cautiously. I don't know why I was letting off there. You can hit that after you come around that first start finish line. You can hit that jump full speed, and then you're approaching in your corner with pretty good authority. So I was being a little bit too cautious there. That was a nice wall run. So we're halfway done the race, and I am 3.1 seconds behind now. So I moved up 2 seconds from my last lap. That was an excellent tabletop jump. If I could do them that way every time, that would have been great. And that was also a very good on-road section there where I cut it through it almost straight. Land the down, cut in. Let's see if I get this corner right this time. Yeah, see, you can almost tell I hesitated because that corner gets me every time. Then we come around here, full throttle, full throttle, full throttle, let off, full throttle. Do I do it this time? No. Why am I being so cautious? I don't know. Probably because some of my other runs I crashed. That was nice and clean. And here, a little bit too high on the wall. Every time I'm too high on the wall. If you could tuck it in just around that wheel, that'd be great. You see how much speed you come off of that if you hit the down? Then it screwed me up because oh yeah, there's a big crash. The tabletop, my most inconsistent jump. So this was the race for Super Sunday, May 3rd, 2020. And it's a one-day event, so you have to qualify and race. That corner got me every time. So almost every lap, I'm losing so much time on that stupid corner. And yet this is still my best run. If I had more time to practice, I would have got that, but no such luck. That was a cleaner line through that first corner. See how I do the whoops in this one, inside to outside a bit, tuck in, and then, whoa, way too high, that one, way too high. Okay, again, too high. What am I doing? That was horrendous. Okay, and tabletop, better. Almost shorted it though, almost fell down the other side. So 7 and 30 minutes, and then yeah, so last lap I dropped back down to 4.8 seconds. So I gained 2 seconds, and wow, I didn't even realize that I was screwing up that lap. That I was screwing up that corner almost every lap. That's awful. I think I've only done it where I didn't have a mistake there once or twice so far. That is not good, and this is still my best run. Okay, come around and whoopsie daisy, turn in, and then up and around. That was what I call near perfect for that. I'm not sure what it says for timing, but that was a screw up. Landed right on the edge of the jump. That was better. Come around here, turn in. Yeah, so that blue car ahead, that's, 9 seconds. I'm now 9 seconds behind. He must have had a really good lap. Let's see how much time I've made up on that 9 seconds I was behind. 8.7, not good enough. There we go. That was what I was talking about, where you can hit that with full power. I realized that I wasn't doing it right. Come around here. Okay, and another wall ride. Yeah, it was all right. It could have been better. So really everyone's very spread out. There's really no battles to watch because everyone is 8 seconds behind. Next guy behind me is 9 seconds behind me, and the next guy's 6 seconds behind him. So everyone's like 10 to 15 seconds behind each other. So there's no good battles to watch. Whoa, I almost screwed that up, but I recovered it. that was nice. Oh, no, I hit the corner. Come in here. Okay, that was all right. Let's see how we do the tabletop on this one. This is awful. Oh. I found that on that one, if you stayed on power, as you're leaving the air, it would end up doing that, where you would end up nosing in on yourself versus a nice flat landing. So I was having to let off a bit as I was leaving for the air, so that then I would try and land flatter, but obviously I was getting it wrong most of the time. And that's the end of the race. That was 10 minutes. Wow, watching that back, that was a lot messier than I remember it being when I was doing it. I thought when I raced it that, oh, this is my best run. Not too bad. I think it felt best because I didn't get as many marshals, even though I still took 2. I had to have 2 marshals off of those mistakes, off of the big tabletop jump. So I got second place. I was 7 seconds behind the leader, James Ferolia. I got second place, silver medal in the B main. And then Mike Moore, Dan M, Rajan Honda, and sorry, just disappeared. All right, guys. So that was it. Spec Buggy on Super Sunday, May 3rd, 2020. All right, guys. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. If you're new around here, subscribe. If you want to talk to me, leave a comment down below. And as always, thanks for watching.